He's playing off the ball.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Denver. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. And you talk about Bradley playing the two. He's worked to put weight on, up over, what, I think, Steve, 210 pounds, you were saying?
Yeah, looks like it. He looks stronger. He's added some weight. Remember, he underwent surgery on both shoulders a couple of seasons ago, but now he's healthy. And with that strength, with that defensive awareness, with the quickness, he's got the ability to be a really good player.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Smart with the ball. Now Lawson defending. Chandler with the steal. Left side Chandler. And the shot is long. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line, Clark.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, Clark. Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Sullinger, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Easy baskets. That's exactly what they need.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said that they'd be focusing a lot of their defensive energies on containing Ty Lawson, especially in transition. He added, Lawson is one of the fastest players in the league. So if you let him get out and run, you are putting yourself at a huge disadvantage. We've got to keep him in the half court and limit his penetration. Guys?
Thanks, Doris.
Boy, great job of attacking.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Here's Pressey. .102 left here in the first quarter. He kicks it to Olynyk. There's the feed to Smart, and the pass to Pressey. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Smart misses.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Speedy's checked in for Barton. Denver in the lead. Passes it to Benjamin. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. 8 points for Speedy. 35 seconds left in the first. Pressey kicks to Smart. Dishes it to Urebko. In the corner, Pressey with it. And it's all evened up. Pressey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Denver's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's Benjamin, and the layup is good. Speedy's got 10 points.
Jameer Nelson dropping a delicious dime there.
Pressey kicks to Bass. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Brandon Bass will be at the line shooting 2.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Nelson. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what? Higher new group here. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jared Sullinger comes in for Brandon Bass. Crowder, he's checked in for Urebko. And it's Avery Bradley in for Smart. Sullinger and Zeller together down low. Avery Bradley is out there with Pressey, and it's Crowder in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. Pressey passes to Crowder. Outside Bradley. Crowder kicks to Sullinger. 6 to shoot. Bradley, no one around him. Boston again missing.
Well, you know, head coach Brad Stevens of the Celtics is coaching a much different game in the pros than we see in college. I mean, a lot of differences. But if anybody can make that transition, I really think he's certainly the guy that could. He's bright, he's hard-working, he communicates well, he's innovative, showed that innovativeness at the college level. So I think he's got all of the ingredients to become a college coach who is successful as an NBA coach.
Launches a 3. And he gets it to go. Bradley's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Celtics.
Now he's hit a pair of 3 balls in this quarter, so he's starting to find his range.
Here's Benjamin, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Jared Sullinger. I see some nice numbers from him over his past month. He's getting around 12 points a game, 9 rebounds and 2 assists. Well, we know what sets him apart. It's his rebounding, and those numbers have really been there for him.
Yeah, they sure have. He's been contributing in a few different ways, but nothing really matches the work he's done on the glass.
Smart's checked in for Pressey. And Denver with a change here, too. Martin is checked in. And here's Smart. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New York.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
And Lawson with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lawson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Smart kicks to Sullinger. And he banks in the layup. Sullinger's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Celtics.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Martin passes to Benjamin. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. No good.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Shooting for Boston. Marcus Smart will be at the line shooting.
And he can't get the first one. So both teams make.
Put it behind you now. Get ready to go.
And we're through 2 here and a good one.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. What we need to do is get to the basket. Let's not settle for stuff outside right now. Let's see how many layups we can coax out of them. We've been
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break. In for Zeller. A different look for Denver. The Nuggets shooting for the game at 42%. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Benjamin in at shooting guard. Laverne is out there with Arthur. And there's Hickson. And it's Nelson in at the point.
Well, the Celtics certainly played with a lot of passion last year. They got off to a start that few thought they would achieve, but even playing with passion can't cover up the holes in the roster.
You got to give the Celtics credit, though. They were never really in contention for anything last year, but Clark, they played their heart out.
Yeah, they did play hard, played with energy, and that goes a long way to trying to build a foundation of being successful going forward. It might not have done much for them last year, but that attitude is something they can build on.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Crowder. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Nelson with it. The shot's good from Benjamin. Speedy's got it back down to within single digits for Denver.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
And so
Kevin, thank you.
Hey, boss, I came as soon as the trainer told me. What's going on?
I appreciate that about you. Since you've been here, you've been responsible, good teammate, hard worker, which makes this that much more difficult for me. As you know, your 10-day contract is up. You've done some good things, but we just don't see a place for you on this team moving forward.
But I thought I was holding my own.
Yeah, you were. But this is in a league of water carriers, and we need a lot more than that here.
I mean, but you never even told me what I need to do. If it's more weights, if it's sprints, if it's film room.
Son,
I mean, whatever.
The decision has been made, and who knows, maybe you'll catch on somewhere else, you know? But we appreciate the contribution, and it's time we parted ways.
Oh, you best remember this day, because it's the day that you made the biggest mistake of your career. I'm going to catch on with another team, and whenever we face you, I'm going to light it up. And with each point I score and each play I make, I'm going to just smile to myself knowing I'm making your life miserable. And whenever you wake up in the middle of the night in cold sweats, shivering and screaming, you're going to see my face, and you're going to know that you was dead wrong.
You be careful what bridges you burn.
Man, I ain't worried about no bridges. You better be worried about how I'm going to torch your team next time I see you. Punk.
Would you please put that controller down? We've got business to discuss. Now, there's an old saying I'm fond of. Beggars can't be choosers.
No, that's a cliche, and we're not beggars. So what else?
Yeah, we're not beggars yet, but we both will be if you don't start bringing in some of that do-re-mi, all right? Now listen, we've got another offer on the table, a 10-day deal. It's not with a contender, but there's another saying I'm fond of.
And what's that?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I know it's not what you want, but it's a chance to compete, build a highlight reel, show all the GMs across the league what you can do. What do you say?
Man, I say I'm tired of this couch. Let's get back to work.